What is going on, world? Welcome back once again. My name is Zach Novak and this is Zach Novak Plays Games. Now this video should have gone up a few days ago, but my computer was just not rendering it. Something was going just weird. I had to redo this. Just look at DJ's actual jacket. I freaking want that so bad. And that freaking gun spin is spicy. But this is all the information we have for the Age of Triumph. It is pretty freaking lengthy, so sit tight. Enjoy the infos, and I hope you enjoy the video. Alrighty, so getting straight into things. This is the new armor for the Vault of Glass. This is just a concept art, however, because it does actually look a little bit different in game. It is still honestly one of, if not the coolest sets of armors I have actually seen in Destiny. Like, holy Jesus. All three of these guardians look spicy hot. This huntress, as you can see, or hunter, with that cloak, freaking awesome. Holy Jesus, I want that so bad. The ornaments are gonna actually be earned for these armors when you go through and do the challenge mode of each of the challenges for each of the actual raids. Now, the Warlock, as you can see, is gonna be the first one I actually go for so I can get all of the ornaments. I want this armor. I want to have those actual little tentacles. I want to have those actual robot legs, which is pretty freaking cool. The Huntress has a single robot leg and a single robot arm, whereas the Warlock has the legs. The Titan has this beastly shield thing that doesn't actually do anything other than look really freaking awesome. I really wish there actually was possibly maybe chroma that goes with it. That would be really freaking amazing. I'd love that. Honestly, that would be really the coolest thing. But check this out. As you guys can see, we have the hunter here. We have Deej wielding a standard Fatebringer. This is a standard Fatebringer in the screen, as well as the actual exotic adept version. Now this adept version is going to actually be earned through the actual raid in itself. It is going to be an exotic, so that is pretty freaking cool. However, it does take up an exotic slot, which I wish there was just maybe a little bit different kind of perks other than just the, you know, standard Fatebringer perks. Wish there was maybe something a bit added onto it. We'll have to see. It does deal arc damage, where it's a standard does not. But again, it is seriously freaking hot. I want this beast. This is one of the guns that the community has just wanted back for so freaking long. One of, if not the coolest guns in the game, I do have to say, but one of the cooler, if not the coolest of everything. This thing right here, this beastly Vex sniper rifle, whatever they actually want to really call it, because I see the sniper wielders. Anyway, this thing right here, the Vex Mythoclast. Everybody loves it. Everybody wants it. It is coming back with a new ornament and looking freaking amazing. Holy Jesus, I want this thing. It just is beastly. Next up, though, we've got the Crota armor. This right here is the concept for it. It does look pretty crazy, and it looks honestly even crazier in game. As you can see here, this Warlock is the coolest thing I have ever seen. Holy shit, I want this armor set. This is going to be the second, or maybe actually they'll do this one the first. I'm going to do Crota's End the first raid to get all the actual ornaments, because this is freaking cool. Now, as you can see, it actually has the spikes and things all coming off it, which is radiant energy. When it does get shot, it actually then sparks off and has these little glowing balls around it, which are really freaking cool bits of rock and awesomeness. The Huntress does the same thing. It has spikes on the legs, however, and it actually has a thorny crown. Holy shit. And this thing right here, the Titan, which honestly looks like something out of my worst nightmare. Even without the actual spikes, it looks pretty freaking beastly. All three of these characters do look freaking crazy, and I do have to ask you guys, if this is the work they're putting in for the final actual live event for Destiny 1, what the hell are they gonna do for Destiny 2? Like, holy shit, this is stepping up the game. These armors, these weapons are next level. Now this weapon right here also is Black Spindle with the next level. It's actually replacing the Black Hammer for good. This is going to be the new actual Black Hammer that is called the Black Spindle. Everybody wants it. It is pretty freaking cool. I do actually have to say I like it myself. It does look, it looks pretty freaking cool with the actual ornaments. Now this thing right here, everybody knows, it is the Necrochasm. There is actually going to be a new quest to get said Necrochasm. It isn't going to be as hard as the last quest was. There most likely will be a less amount of steps, possibly even the chance of actually when you beating Crota on a certain challenge mode, you actually get it as a drop. We'll have to see. But this stuff right here, concept art for King's Fall. Now this armor certainly looks freaking unique. I do have to say the Warlock looks like a freaking wizard. A hive wizard, not just a standard magic wizard, because holy shit, it looks honestly pretty cool. The Titan, as you can see, all three classes look freaking beast. The Titan looks like the, shark. It actually has a touch of malice with the new ornament on it, which makes it look kind of freaking cool and beastly. Also, I like the colors. But the stuff, as you can see, that is radiating out of each Guardian is supposed to be, I guess, sword logic, power type of stuff. It is like the actual hive gear where you shoot it, it loses its color, then comes back. But look at this thing right here, the Warlock. Holy shit, that is cool. Huntress, pretty beastly in itself as well. Holy Jesus, these armors, I'm just blown away. Bungie, you have definitely done a good job with these gears, with these sets of armors and these weapons. They honestly look really freaking cool, and the changes that are coming to them are pretty freaking vast. Now, so far we do know that the actual auto rifles are having a change, the actual hand cannons are having a change. I think the scout rifles are having a change, possibly fusion rifles maybe having a change. We'll have to find out all the actual details when it does come from Bungie. This thing is actually going to be live in 2 days, so everybody get ready for that. That is going to be freaking hype. Holy Jesus, I'm seriously hyped for this. I gotta get in, I gotta do raids, I gotta get these weapons. Seriously, KSI, I'm gonna get on at some point. Hopefully you're on if I can actually do it in the right actual timing. I'm not just, messing around and doing edits on videos. But yeah, I do like to edit videos, I do have to say. But thank you guys for honestly watching this video. If you guys are taking the time out of the day to watch this video, my heart goes out to you. You're amazing, and so is this. This actually is the new actual armor ornament for the Wrath of the Machines. Now it looks pretty much like you can see in the picture there. However, these armors in themselves actually are animated. They look pretty freaking cool. You have like little red particles, Siva particles kind of floating off you. All three characters are glowing red. They look freaking awesome, seriously beastly, like holy shit. There is so much detail going into these armors and each of the weapons in themselves. As I did say, if I hadn't actually mentioned, Bungie did state that there is actually going to be revamped adept versions of all the actual weapons from all the actual raids, which is pretty freaking cool. I am honestly really hyped for that. I'm pretty sure they're only primaries, all actual, adept versions that do different elemental damage, which that is the big factor that I am really hyped for. Holy shit, I cannot actually wait until this stuff drops. Like, holy Jesus, I wasn't really so hyped about doing raids and stuff like that before, back in the days, and now it's kind of like, yeah, I want to do raids. Like the Vault of Glass, going through and doing that in Crota's End, like they were the amazing ones, they were the big ones for me. Then King's Fall came out and I was like, too many mechanics for a single or two person going through. But yeah. Finally though, let's actually get into the last set of armor. As you can see here, this actually is the Age of Triumph armor that is going to be coming out of the actual packages that are available. The Age of Triumph packages in themselves, they will have all pretty freaking cool things, like that actual skin for that rocket launcher, that actual skin for that shotgun. That is actually an ornament for the Lord of Wolves, to be exact, and an ornament for the Truth. One is called the Tiger Shark. I don't actually know what the one for the actual Lord of Wolves is called, but it does look pretty freaking cool. So does all the actual armors. They are chroma related, so you can put your chromas on them, make them your favorite color, and make them look all pretty and such. But this thing right here, we have Soros Regime. Now Soros actually has a change. It's got this new ornament, which I do have to say makes it look very sleek. Deej referred to Soros as the Luxury. Now this thing right here does definitely scream luxury. Like, holy Jesus, that color scheme is freaking hot. If you don't actually like that color scheme, however, they do have an original kind of different color scheme, which was a prototype color scheme. This thing right here, which is the reverse of the standard red and white colors, does look pretty freaking cool. I like it. It does certainly make it look different. But this is all the armors and all the actual stuff we have coming with the actual Age of Triumph. There is a few changes coming to this thing right here. It allows a lot of people to, you know, not really use it as so much of a crutch. Now I say that because I myself have like a 1 point something KD, and using this thing, holy shit, I can go ham. However, hopefully there will be big changes coming to it. We do actually see slight changes to the actual, you know, hipfire nerf and stuff like that, and actual target acquisition, and there is changes coming to special. If you are out of special ammo and you go up and actually pick an ammo box, you'll automatically get that ammo in the magazine. You'll then be able to fire and kill your enemies, but that is pretty much it. There is also going to be a pretty much changing. Look at this, that's awesome, way to go, Warlock for the win. Anyway, there is changes to the sidearms where if you die and are rezzed, you will actually be respawned with only 12 bullets in the chamber, so you can't actually stack it. But that is pretty much it. This is all the information we have for Age of Triumph. I will be doing a video later about the leaks for Destiny 2 and its potential causes of what could actually be changing when it comes to PC, what certain things we do know, what certain things we don't know, and yeah, all that good stuff. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, leave a like down below. Let me know what you're actually excited for with the Age of Triumph. Let me know what you're actually looking forward to actually get first off in the Age of Triumph. What raid you want to run first. I myself definitely want to go through and run Crota, because that right there is freaking cool with the new armors. So once again, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, click that like button down below, do all that good stuff, and I'll be cheering like Kieran if he was Ed Sheeran. Share this video around because it seriously helps out the channel, helps me out, and helps you guys out too. But until next time, this is Zach Novak signing off. Peace out.